All right, so I want to record the class now. Let me see. Okay, let me send the link. Okay, everyone is having issues with okay. All right, so now are you guys with me? I hope you guys are there.
Yes, we are.
All right, all right. So now, on a normal day, right, our normal knowledge of support and resistance has just been looking out for zones like this, right? This is the zone I would have marked out as a resistance zone, right? But now, how can we get some sniper entries, which is something which traders always want? We want sniper entries, okay? We want entries that, once price get the power, we don't have to panic, okay? So now, if you look at this right here, let me just mark out some zones where price reacted from, okay? So you can see this zone here, right? This zone, this point here, immediately price got to that point, it reversed, okay? Now, if you look at it, right? If you look at it, you can see that this is actually a zone where no candlestick has actually come to do what? Where no candlestick has actually come to do what? To actually take out, okay? It is actually just there. But pay attention, right? It is not just there alone. It is actually also in a what? In a zone, okay? This is a support zone that is going to convert to a resistance zone. But how do you get a sniper entry? Okay. How do we
Sorry,
get?
I mean,
Okay, are you here now? Are you here now?
yeah, thanks a lot.
All right, all right, all right. So then you can see now, if you pay attention to this zone right here, you will see how price actually reacted. Okay, so now this point was actually a zone where price reversed from. Okay, now how did it actually reverse from here? Basically, is as a result of this opening price of this particular candlestick. Okay, so immediately it opened, market came in that zone. The next time price reversed to that zone, and see how it reacted. It pushed back up to the upside. Okay, now like I said, a fresh price is a zone where no candlestick has actually come in to take out. Okay, let's look at this bullish candlestick now. You can see that this is a opening price of a bullish candlestick. Okay, but this particular red candlestick has covered it, so this particular point is invalid. Okay, it's invalid. So if you pay attention to let's look at this zone right here. So exactly, you can see this support zone here. Immediately price came into that zone. Okay, this support zone. I hope you guys can see my screen though. I want to really make this really as explanatory as possible. And it might be confusing, but just try your best to just pay attention. So if you look at this right here now, you will see that price, the green candlestick here opened at that point. Okay, it opened at that point. That will be your entry. Okay, if you are waiting, if you want to use support and resistance, okay, this will be your entry. This particular line here, okay, this point whereby price has not taken out already. So immediately price came to that zone, you can see how it reversed. I'm actually on the 1 hour now, on the 1 hour time frame. Okay, so if you look at this bearish candlestick too, if you look at this bearish candlestick now, this is a very, you might not see it as a support zone or a resistance zone. It is a support zone. It is a resistance zone. I mean, as far as price reversed, you can see it automatically create a fresh price there. Then immediately the price got into that zone. You set your stop loss a little bit, give it breathing space. Then you can see how price reversed. Do you see that? You can see how price reversed. Now see this support, see this resistance zone here, right? This is a resistance zone, and you can see that price actually did what? Price disregarded the normal what's it called? the normal fresh price strategy where we all know that if a candlestick weak or a candlestick this thing is there, then it is disregarded. But you can see that price is shot into that zone before dropping a little bit. Okay. Now, this would have been our very good entry here if we had actually entered, because this was the right fresh price here, right fresh price. This is actually how you can scalp, okay, using support and resistance, a very simple thing. Come to the 1 hour time frame, look out for it. It can actually be tiring, but you just have to be able to know it. So you can see immediately price just got into this zone. Yes, it did a little bit of candlestick confirmation here, then it shut down. Okay. And if you are using 0.01 on a higher time frame like this on gold, you want to also consider the market. Okay. If I was to go short on this particular using this particular strategy, I'll just go short here, set my stop at least above this point. Now, you see, it's a lot. This is a lot. This is over 60 something pips, and that can be a lot. And you can see it is not even, if you were targeting for price to come back to take this low, which is 1:2, 2.8, which is fair. But now price just gave you 1:1, and it is not advisable to go in for a trade where you risk $100 just to make $100. So it's not advisable. So now, but this is actually something that some people would have gone in and peradventure just once they see reversal, set break even, and it should have taken them out on break even. But now, regardless of that, I've actually showed you how this particular bearish candlestick, right, how it actually affected this point. So now, the major reversal that occurred on gold was as a result of the fresh price from these zones. Okay, so if you can see, here, you can see this. Let's mark out this very fresh price here. This was where the fresh price started from. Okay, this price here, no candlestick has actually come to take that bearish candlestick. So if we draw it to the future, you can see here, immediately price tapped into that zone. Did you see that? If you have your buy limit waiting for you there, immediately price tapped into that zone. The thing actually shut down. This is how to scalp. When you are scalping, you are not scalping for long, okay? You're just looking out for short entries, and you just want to make your money ASAP and exit the market. Do you see this? And this is over 100 pips, okay? Which is a very good trade. Over 100 pips on the 1 hour time frame. Do you see that? Once you've made 100 pips, what are you waiting for again in the market? You have to exit. Another fresh price that actually worked in this resistance zone was this point. You can see that.
I ask a question.
Yeah, I'm with you.
So immediately price reach this support zone and price reject, what are we going to look for again that will confirm ourselves? If for the scrap,
Okay, you mean if price rejects?
if price rejects,
okay, you mean you're waiting for a confirmation, right?
yeah, what other confirmation are we going to wait again?
Oh, okay, so first thing first, you already know that that's a resistance zone, right? That's the very first thing you want to know. You want to check your RSI. Is it in an overbought zone? Is it in an oversold zone? Do you understand? You want to check out that, okay, aside from my RSI also, do I have a possible reversal? Is there a point that I know that, yes, price will reverse from this zone, and then I won't be, be caught on fresh, okay? Just looking at this now, automatically know price will reverse at least and come back to this zone before going back up, because this zone here is also a support zone that is waiting to be converted into a resistance zone. Can you see that? You can see multiple
Yes.
here in this zone here. Then making price tap into that zone, I know price will reverse. You understand, to the upside. Okay. Then now I know price has reversed to the upside. I am using this fresh price as my entry point. I want to put my stop somewhere here, then automatically immediately price tapped into that zone. It did quite a little bit of it stressed us a little bit because it did as if it was going to take our stop. Then you can see how price reversed just by using that particular analogy. And it is important that you know that when you have a fresh price, okay, when you have a fresh price like this, you want to make sure you are capturing your entries. Your entries are, to where the weak extends. Okay, so you can go in with your strategy, whereby you just go in, you see the box I drew, right? From the beginning of that fresh price to this point here. I want to go in hard. Do you understand? I want to go in layering in that zone because I already know that once price tap into that zone, there's always a reversal. Do you understand? And automatically my RSI is confirming, and I'm also willing to trust the market for that zone. Now, it doesn't work every time. No, it doesn't work every time. Okay, it doesn't work every time. But yes, it does work. Okay, so the next fresh price we have now, if price ever comes to this zone now, is this particular point here. Okay, there'll be a reversal. There'll be a reversal. I know gold might still come to this point here. And if you want to scalp gold, you can use this particular strategy just to scalp a little bit from gold. Okay, so if you look out for these two as well, this point here is a fresh price. If price comes to this zone, this particular zone here is a fresh price. If price comes to this zone, price will definitely reverse to the top. And as a scalper, oh Jesus.